mean, we actually had a very happy surrogacy experience. We had a wonderful surrogate. We remain in touch with her still. And it was a lovely experience. The baby came early for us, fortunately, because that meant that my husband and I were both able to be there for his birth just before lockdown. And then after a few days, my husband had to fly back to the UK briefly for work with the aim of returning to us. And then the borders closed. So I was stuck in Ukraine with the baby, and my husband was stuck in the UK, unable to get back to us. And we just really didn't know how long that situation was going to last. It went on for 6 very stressful weeks, my husband trying to bond with the baby over Skype. I was very lucky in that I was able to get an emergency passport. We fell between sort of some bureaucracy, really. We were waiting for a British passport for him, but the passport office in the UK shut down. The Foreign Office were willing to give the baby an emergency travel document, but you can't get one of those until you've already been given your first passport. So it was this sort of bureaucratic loophole that we fell through. We had to do quite a lot of lobbying, and I made a lot of noise. And in the end, I did get the emergency passport issued. And I was able to get on a rescue flight home. It's incredibly stressful. And I think what people need to understand is that under these surrogacy arrangements, the parents are legally responsible for that child the moment it's born. So to not be able to be there to welcome them into the world and not to be able to be there to look after them is really devastating, because nobody enters surrogacy lightly, and for most parents in this position, it comes after years and years of very painful failed fertility treatments, miscarriages. Surrogacy is the end of a very long process for those people going through it. So to go through all of that and then not to be able to be there for your child is just utterly heartbreaking.